Welcome in, everybody, to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike, Wendt, Andy Ferg. Of course, the F is food. We are the food show you deserve. Thank you to our sponsors this week, the Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company in Middleton, Twist of Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, world famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 in Peabody, and of course, Nick's Pizza Subs and Roast Beef on Essex Street in Beverly. Andy, how are you?
You know, Mike, I'm better than you. I had a shit day, but you actually have had a shittier day. So you can go ahead and fire off some anger if you'd like.
The last 2 hours, it was going fine. Things were going well. Life's been a little chaotic in my world, without getting too into it. How do I put this? Normally, in the past, up until the last 2 to 3 weeks, I've had an extra hour on Tuesdays to, get out, calm down, go get my fucking pizza, a couple beers, come here, set up the show, talk to you, blah, blah, blah. Well, I lost an hour, and it wasn't because of daylight savings time. And today, as I'm trying to scramble on out, shit kind of went a little sideways for a few minutes. Had to cuss a motherfucker out on my way out. And then I got my pizza, go to my place, and having a few beers, waiting for my pizza. And on beer number 3, I'm kind of feeling good. You sent me a text, hey, I'm going downstairs, and I sent you the picture. I'm like, I'm this far away. That was the last beer, and I was feeling like, okay, I've decompressed. I've put the day behind me. Beer number 4 is going to put me right into that nice zone where I can get into this fucking show and really do a fucking banger job.
Of course.
Driving home, and I get I got 2 entrances here at the old complex. One of them, as of yesterday, is getting remodeled. So it's the road's tore up. It's closed. For lack of it's fucking closed. So we got one entrance. So something about 100 and some odd feet away from the entrance is going on. I see fire trucks. I see ambulances in the distance. Blah 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 blah. Traffic. Okay. And I'm trying to kind of navigate because I can see my entrance. And there's nothing going on there. I can clearly turn into my entrance, get home, all is right with the world. And there's one police SUV in like the middle lane, but the right lane is completely open, by the way. So it's like he's blocking off the left 2 lanes, not the right lane. My brain goes, obviously that's for our entrance because it's the only thing between me and whatever the hell's happening with those trucks and ambulances is my entrance, and this right lane is open, and I can turn right into my fucking entrance and go home. That's what I'm thinking, right? Makes fucking sense. That's why someone would park like that.
Sure.
I start, slowly, inching. Okay, I'm gonna get by, and I see the officer leaning on the back of his SUV, fucking on his phone. And he spots me inching by. Hey! Starts waving and yelling, you got a U-turn. Got to do a U-turn. Roll my window down. And I go, I live right. I don't give a fuck. You got to do a fucking U-turn. To which I instinctively respond, maybe do some motherfucking traffic control, you fucking cunt. And bang a fucking U-turn and fuck him. Because let's be honest. It's a mostly elderly community here in Delray. He's confusing everybody. It was a clusterfuck just to make a U-turn because oncoming traffic is still going 60 miles an hour. So you got all of us trying to figure out, can we go straight? Can we go right? Can we take a U-turn? And so.
The good news is, though,
that's why we're a half hour late, by the way.
There is a silver lining to this story because, as you said, you are in Florida.
Yeah.
And you had an altercation with a police officer in Florida.
Yeah.
And Florida does have some laws that could get you fucking shot based on the way you may have spoken. So it's a good thing You are of Caucasian descent, my man.
Yeah. Also, he was clearly interested in what the fuck was going on his phone because.
Oh, it's just swiping on Tinder or Grindr.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to fuck.
Whatever app gets you blue bitches, apparently.
AshleyMadison.com. You know he's got a wife he's cheating on.
You watched that documentary? I watched it a couple weeks ago on
Netflix.
No.
I don't need that in my watch history.
It's interesting.
I'm sure.
It's super interesting. It's a 3-episode miniseries. I believe it's on Netflix.
Yeah, that's what it was on.
I watched it. And it was one of those things. It was like, what the fuck? It was interesting.
You know what I did watch on Netflix?
What'd you watch?
The new Adam Sandler movie, because he makes a movie every 10 minutes for Netflix.
Didn't even know he put one out.
It's starring him, his wife, and both of his daughters.
Who's his wife?
Something Sandler. I don't fucking. She's not an actress. Neither are his daughters. Here's the thing.
I think he's trying to make his daughters actresses. She's been at least one of them has done a couple things.
Probably because one of them's older. One's probably like 20 or 19. The other one's like 15 or 16.
Yeah, the older one's definitely done something.
It was called "You're So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah." Title stinks.
So fucking Jewish.
Here's the thing. My wife, I have to once in a while just completely take the hands off the wheel and say, "Oh, that sounds good, honey. Let's put it on."
Here's the thing. Didn't he learn with the bomb that was 8 Crazy Nights to stop doing this fucking shit?
Let me tell you a story.
Yeah, good.
It's really good.
Really?
It's really good. It's
funny. It very well could be.
It's hilarious.
It did dick for money.
Well, no. This movie, this one, the bat mitzvah one.
Oh.
No, I watched it last night. I laughed the whole time. It was heartwarming. It was funny.
Okay.
It was spiteful. It was good. The kids can act. They were naturals. It was weird. I'm like, wow, this was actually good.
I haven't seen Okay, no, that's not true. I did watch the Halloween one he did for Netflix.
But Hubie Halloween. I actually like Hubie Halloween.
Did you? Oh,
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it.
And that was during COVID when we had nothing to fucking watch. And I sat there for 90 minutes being like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I thought it was fucking funny. I don't care.
Guy, maybe it was.
Plus, I recognize the neighborhood. He did it in downtown Marblehead and Marblehead for a lot of it too.
Yeah. We did he did a lot with Grown Ups or Grown Ups 2. One of them was in Swampscott also.
I did an estimate to work on the set for Grown Ups 2.
Did you know?
But it was they fucked me over. They
couldn't afford you?
No, well, they didn't want to afford anybody. They had to get an estimate, and the estimate was unreasonable because the work they wanted was impossible. They built a studio out of shipping containers. Those huge 24, and they stacked them. Yeah, and then put a tarp over it to make a makeshift studio. They could do whatever they wanted. Right. And the town said you have to collect the water that comes off of this.
And do what with it?
Just collect it, because now you've built a structure and you have to control the water.
We have to collect water. What the fuck are we gonna do with it? Okay, I mean, this is what you do. What do you do when you collect water?
You don't. I gave them a check.
You filter it down into the fucking sewers, apparently.
I said I can put something that'll collect the water, and when it lands, it lands. It won't make a difference, but it'll make the town happy. And I remember the price was like $75,000. It was a nightmare. And the guy's like, "That's a lot." I said, "Yeah, the key grip." That's what I was talking to. The key grip.
Key grip.
I was talking to accredited people in the movie, and I said, "You're not going to hire us. I know that. So here's your price. Go to the town and tell them how unreasonable we are, so you can get out good away from this." He goes, "Hey, thanks."
So, all right. So 75,000 for what they were asking to do is for you in your opinion, your business. Is that a reasonable price for what they were asking you to do, or were you trying to price yourself out?
Price myself out of it.
Okay.
I don't want to do it.
Right.
I was going to have to.
What would a reasonable price for what they were asking you to do?
$30,000 probably.
Okay, but it's a movie studio. It's Adam Sandler and whatever. They got money.
They wanted me. I would have to get a 60-foot articulating man lift that brings me up 60 feet in the air and put up gutters in 10-foot sections mounted to a steel fucking container and overlap them so they wouldn't leak and catch all the roof water off this top. It was retarded.
See what you should have done? You should have quoted them 30 with a speaking role, and then you get residuals, and then you get paid for the rest of your fucking life.
There it is.
Me, every 4 months, you get a $30 check.
There you go. Look at you. Hey, listen. You did good for yourself, kid. Anyway, so you had a bad day. I had a rough day too.
Yeah.
I had to deal with 3 different cellular companies.
I was one of them.
Yes, you were. But you actually. I dealt with T-Mobile, Xfinity, and Verizon. Yeah. I'm going to rank them.
Yeah.
In order of how they were to me. Verizon can be set on fire right now.
Yeah.
Even though they probably like it based on the climate they're from. All these fucking dots, not feathers people that can't speak fucking English telling me I'm wrong. Punjab and Punjab S, talk to them both. Hours of my day spent talking to these people, calling me Mr. Andrew.
Mr. Andrew.
Mr. Andrew, I can help. You cannot fucking help me. One point.
Give me what I need, motherfucker.
At one point, she was trying to figure out what number to text me some code.
How is your day going? Go fuck yourself.
Do they realize the process it is to get to them?
No.
By the time I'm to them, I'm already beyond mad. So they needed a phone number to text me a verification code. I gave them my number. I'm sorry, Mr. Andrew, that number is not associated on the account. Okay. I gave my brother's number. Mm-hmm. We both run the business. It could be one of ours.
Is this Verizon?
This is Verizon.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mr. Andrew. That number's not associated. I'm like, okay, 0 for 2.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, the office line that we use is actually a textable number. We have it set up through you to be textable.
Right.
It's on some weird thing.
Right.
We cannot text that number. I said, okay, let me get this straight. The number you can text, you can't text. The two that you can text, you don't have on file. I said, is there a number associated with my account?
Yeah.
That you could text?
Yeah.
Because if there is, I'm really fucking confused. You've had all the numbers. I can't tell you.
No, they can't.
Yeah, so exactly. So they're number 3, last place by a mile. I still haven't resolved the problem.
Yeah.
Number 2 on my list, second place would be Xfinity. No, T-Mobile. T-Mobile.
Okay.
T-Mobile, my cell phone that we're using right now to record this, charging port broke. I couldn't charge my phone without a wireless charger.
Right.
My truck has one, but I can't rely on that for the rest of my life.
Right.
I go to the T-Mobile store in Beverly that used to have a repair center.
Yeah.
I said, do you fix phones anymore?
Nope.
Guy said, no.
We sell them.
I said, okay. I turned. I left, no problem. The girl goes, hey, Liberty Tree Mall. Okay. I walk to Liberty Tree Mall, go to the food court, to the iFix Phones guy. It's fucking gone. Not there.
Jesus Christ.
So now I'm like, I'm going to walk around a little bit because she told me I find a T-Mobile store in the mall. I'm like, wow, a repair center in the mall. This is exciting. Walk in, place reeks of weed. Not just like reeks of fucking dank, strong weed. And the guy goes, can I help you? I said, you guys don't fix phones here, do you? He goes, no. Laughs at me a little bit. You know. I go, where do I get my phone fixed? At this point, I'm at fucking 8.
Yeah.
And they point me down the hallway. They go, down there. And then I come across this fucking bastion of hope, this tech store at the Liberty Tree Mall.
Yeah.
These two fellas sitting there at a little clear glass fucking desk. They got phones they're going to fix. And I walk up with a broken phone and I said, hey, my man. I need a new charging port. And I did it yesterday. Kid goes, you probably don't need a new one. It probably just needs to be cleaned. While he's talking to me, other guy goes, North Shore Beefs.
Oh, fuck.
I said, you bet your fucking ass, buddy. All good? Little grab ass. Kid looks at my phone. He goes, all right, so it just needs to be cleaned. Take me 10 minutes, be $30. I go, done. Send it.
Yeah.
Other kid goes, take care of me and charging, Ferg. Fuck yeah. Those guys rule. Those guys fucking rule. And they did. They fucking got me out of there. I hadn't have any cash to tip. I'll have to figure out something. I'll send them a fucking gift card to a beef shop or something.
Yeah.
But they freed me. Anyways, the Xfinity was actually helpful. They just couldn't help me. You did your best, and other people from the company did their best. Yeah. I talked to a few people. It was not their fault. No. I got the information from Verizon incorrectly, and I'm like, my man, you're the best. At one point, the last guy I talked to, I go, I got to call Verizon back and talk to someone in India. I'll call you back. And he goes, do you want me to stay in the line while you do it? I'm like, now that's fucking service.
Yeah.
I go, buddy, this could be 2 weeks. I'll just call back when I get the chance. So anyway, Xfinity did their best. It just didn't work out. I went to the store. That was a clusterfuck, but that's not their fault either. 80 people in there that couldn't spell their own name.
They're all fucking senior citizens.
I overheard a lot of the conversations, and I felt very bad for the people that worked there because they're dealing with complete morons.
Yeah.
So that was my day. I didn't get the screaming back to the cop though.
No, I mean it's been a while since I've gotten to that level of hot.
Do you know what's funny though?
Especially when law enforcement is involved. It's been a long while since I've had that kind of interaction. And usually I don't end up making a show. Usually I end up calling my ex-wife for fucking bail money.
So what's funny is the Xfinity store in Danvers is in the Market Basket Plaza. The Danvers Market Basket.
Where's that? Is that up by the old Hollywood Hits thing?
Yeah. Okay. In front of that, yeah. All right. Okay. So it's in that plaza.
Was that a laser tag place up there too?
laser tag place used to be Mad Maggie's.
Mad Maggie's. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Right in there, like that little hallway you used to smoke cigarettes in between the buildings.
Yes.
That's right where the Xfinity store. Yeah, I know. Trust me, that's a cigarette hallway.
Yeah.
Especially if it's got a little drizzle in the air. Holy shit. Let's spark them up, kid. So I'm leaving the Comcast Xfinity store, whatever the fuck it's called these days.
Yeah.
And I look over and I realize that's the scene of the crime where that woman that I did the video of almost got stabbed. That was Danvers Market Basket.
Oh, holy shit.
And there was a 911 situation happening while I was walking by.
That's just a bad neighborhood.
I'm like, wow, I could have been involved in something.
When did Danvers get so bad? Like, it was never wonderful, but when did it get so fucking bad that, like, 2 out of 2 and you're fucking getting 911s?
So, I mean, the problem with Danvers is it has so many stores and malls and highways. Suburb Danvers is great.
Yeah.
But Mall Danvers and Route 1 Danvers is a bad area.
We got many exit points here.
Good places. You want to score meth? This trailer park
can make a run that way. They can run that way.
There's a lot of places to hide in Danvers. But yeah, it was.
You wear a Pabst Blue Ribbon shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got it for free from Pabst Blue Ribbon. They sent me beer and shirts and said,
"How many fucking
camera.
Marlboro miles did you need for that one?"
No. This was. They reached out to me and said, "We saw you like PBR."
Oh, look at you.
I said, "This was years ago, and I had nobody cared."
I mean, Jesus, we were probably going to go somewhere else to start, but we might as well just do Influencer Andy since we've dropped it twice now.
I'm dropping fucking free shirts on you. I'm talking about my fucking green screen video. I learned how to do a green screen video, Mike.
You did. You actually did.
And so the reason this all got brought up was Sherry, who was the girl in the video,
and he's the fucking Kubrick of fucking reaction videos. He had to send in 3 different clips. He's like, I don't know how to shorten this fucking thing.
Well, you have to in Messenger. You can't send them over in 3 minutes. So I had 3 clips that I was going to splice together.
Fucking 4.5. Now, granted, it was worth it. It was worth it.
Yeah, you can't send long clips. So I made each clip individually on TikTok, and I had spliced them together on an app. But I couldn't send that, so I did it in 3 sections.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
For your watching pleasure. Trust me, they were already combined.
Yeah, it was good.
So I'll give you a quick backstory. The girl who's yelling in the video is Sherry. I went to high school with Sherry.
Okay.
Sherry is a beef group legend. She's the one who inspired the first calendar.
Uh-huh. She's
the one who, if you look at Miss October, her nipples are showing.
I'm pretty sure Facebook keeps recommending that we be friends, but I don't know her.
Yeah, she's a great person. I did her gutters fucking like 15 years ago. Great person. Peabody girl through and through. And as you can hear by the accent, strong. Peabody is strong with that one.
From the North Shore.
That is now I am an expert on North Shore accents because of work, and I can spot a Peabody or South Peabody / Lynn accent from a mile away.
Yeah.
And my God, there it was.
Yeah.
So she posts this like teaser picture on her Facebook. It's a picture of the woman and says, "This bitch just tried to stab me in the Market Basket parking lot." Yes, it's a video. Now, my first initial reaction is I need that video privately.
Right. Now, just kind of zaprudering it, and I'm sure at some point we'll dump the reel as well, and we'll share you already shared it to fucking Facebook, but we'll put it into Spotify as well, or I mean Instagram. Was it what I believe would be the daughter in the black sports bra or the fat Jabba the Hutt in the white t-shirt that tried to stab her?
Fat Jabba the Hutt.
Gotcha. Okay, go ahead.
So it was basically before Sherry started filming, she was in Market Basket parking lot, and there was a dispute over a parking spot, and the woman was yelling at Sherry. And when Sherry started filming, after she said, "You should be embarrassed," the woman, you can faintly hear, "I'll fucking stab you."
Yeah.
Now, Sherry is not exactly
shy.
She's very calm and stable, but she's got a past, a history. And that past and history is not far from the surface at any time.
Sherry will cut a bitch.
Oh, Sherry will cut a bitch. Now, a lot of people might joke. A lot of people might joke about them. They might cut a bitch, but listen, Sherry might cut a bitch.
Sherry might cut a bitch, yeah.
Lindsay is commenting on the Facebook, on the Instagram.
Yeah.
Lindsay's also in that group that might cut a bitch.
Might cut a bitch, yeah.
Some bitches might cut a bitch. Some bitches are all talk. These aren't those bitches. So I see the video. She comes out going full nutso fucking mocks on her, getting fucking in faces, calling the kid out, calling the mom out. She's very respectful of the child, though. "I'm not going to insult you. You're a child," which I like. That's respect. "I'm going to call your mom." Well, this girl was 16.
Really?
Yes, the girl who dropped the N-bomb.
Motherfucker, she looked 30.
Yeah. Talking she was 32.
Holy shit.
She was
She
16.
did drop the N-bomb.
I didn't. The first 3 times I listened to it, the N-bomb, like, whoa. The N-bomb.
Also, not a black person in sight.
No, it's Danvers Market Basket. You might get a Dominican or a fucking Haitian.
But I mean, also in this altercation.
No. She went full Lynn on us.
Yeah.
What she did. She dropped it out there like the Lynn chicks do. And I get this video, and Sherry's trying to keep it private. But also, Sherry's trying to build a fresh Instagram following.
Okay.
She got a new page. She just started, and it's more like spoken word, complaining, rant videos. Like the shit we do a little bit to a different extent, like reels. Her shenanigans, she calls them.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know. She's trying. It's a new thing. It's not like a week ago. So now here I am, like, hey,
throwing shit at the wall. Gotta appreciate that.
You exactly. You got a great video. I got a platform.
I can't see exactly what it says. Let's see. They're Beverly bitches.
They're Beverly bitches. I got this. Fucking Lindsay's the greatest.
Lindsay.
So I said, I go, listen, I'm going to make one of those green screen videos reacting to it.
Yeah.
And I go, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Your option. You say yes or no. I'm not going to put a ton of effort into it in case she's going to say no.
Right.
So the hardest part was figuring out how to do a green screen. Now I know how to do it. I'm good. It just took me a second on TikTok to figure it out because it's not the simplest thing in the world like it should be.
But also in this day and age, you don't actually need a green screen. It literally just kind of silhouettes you.
Yeah, I did it in the front seat of my truck.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, no, but the you have to figure out the filter.
Yeah,
and the TikTok wants to add music to shit that I don't want. And you have to be able to zoom yourself out so you're not so fucking big in the screen. It's a situation, but I figured I persevered.
I got 2 fucking actual green screens here. I can just fucking throw them out. Apparently,
you don't need them anymore.
Jesus Christ!
So
being a professional just fucking isn't worth it anymore.
It's completely waste time. So I did my little commentary discussing the thing, put the video out there, reacted to the N-bomb that was dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Get in your fucking car and shut the fuck up. And whoa.
It's funny because I was watching this at work. And I was riding the volume up and down. Like, oh, okay, we're still safe. Whoa, okay.
It was, I mean, the poetry that Sherry uses, the phrase. Now, this phrase is actually near and dear to my heart. It's not a new one to me.
Yeah. Fat
lazy cunt.
It's a good one.
It's also, it's been used so much in my life. There's a shortened version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Me and a few people in my circle.
The old FLC?
Oh, no, it's the flunt. We call a certain person in our lives. Now, she doesn't know this, but she's the flunt.
Oh, I thought you meant people talked about you that way.
No, I'm not lazy.
I was like, people have called this show fat lazy cunts.
Listen,
I'm pretty sure Garrett Greer already said it on Facebook.
I'm not lazy, though.
Perception.
Fat cunt, fine.
Perception. You do Facebook and a podcast, one big fucking deal.
I know, I'm just saying I'm a fat cunt. I'm not lazy.
Yeah, all right.
The 2/3 right. So,
settle down.
Yeah. Settle down.
Settle down.
So, I just the whole video was such poetry to me, and I was so happy she allowed me to post it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, no, it's already part of our Instagram.
The F buddies, yeah.
Yeah, I tagged you, but I want to add you as a collaborator in case you didn't want to be on that one because it's a little different. Plus,
I didn't give a shit. I don't give a shit either way, but I figured I wasn't in it.
Yeah. So I did collab with her. I try to collab with fucking the people in Market Basket, dummy, but she don't look at messages or her Instagram. She just posts reels all day.
Get on your ball.
What the fuck you doing, Amanda? Figure it out.
On the ball.
Like, this girl, all she wants to do is build this page. I know she does.
Yeah, I know.
She monetizes people of Market Basket.
Right.
Well, here you go. Here's a fucking gift. Post it on your page. Here's an altercation at a Market Basket involving
people of Market Basket.
N-words, of green screens. We had it all.
NC green. Fuck.
And if she just has to open her fucking Instagram or Facebook Messenger, who her and I have talked for years via Facebook Messenger, and see that it exists and just say, oh, I'll put that on my page. Man, you're too fucking weird and you don't look at your stuff.
It's one of those annoying moments where you just don't have somebody's fucking number to send them a text.
Yeah. Again, also, it's like, I don't know. I know her well, but like, I'm not.
Wake up.
I'm not texting.
I'm trying to do something here.
I almost messaged her sister, who I know as well, and say, tell Amanda to wake the fuck up and open her Messenger.
Right.
But then, because I know her sister Jen would answer.
Right.
But we're green screening now. It's a fresh new thing. I got plans.
Mm-hmm.
Big green screen guy now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got big plans
Reaction
right now.
Andy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start reacting. We got Olympic shit to talk about now. We got guys with huge fucking cocks knocking off fucking pole vault bars.
But that's not the end of this week's fucking influencer Andy.
It's true. I have been influencing quite a bit.
You've been going all over the place doing collabs.
I did a collab. It's going to be dropping, I think, tomorrow or Thursday. I'm not in charge of that collab.
You did a collab with a bunch of fucking people.
Yeah, it was
one of them dumped like 4 pictures in the fucking group that just got eviscerated.
Oh, that's Stainer. He's fucking hilarious.
Okay, he might be. He fucked up right away.
No, he did it on purpose. He told me he's gonna do it. He's like,
okay.
I'm gonna fucking piss the whole group off. I said, I don't care. Have fun. That kid. All right. So we did. So last Thursday I did the Pulling the Cork podcast with the boys.
Yes, you did.
Which was fantastic. Had a blast with them.
Talk about that in a second.
It is weird to do a live podcast in person after what we've done for all these years.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I do that. I do that with them. I grab Fitzy. We head to Londy's in Peabody to meet the What Did You Eat Today, Sir folks.
Right.
Dan Bob was supposed to come, but he had a shit pumping emergency.
You had a whole plan that you laid out. It's like, all right, I'm going to do the podcast. We're going to go to Londy's. Outside, we're going to do fucking beer chugs. We're going to go to the Cabaret. We're going to film all of it.
Cabaret got canceled, and that's Ted Londy's fault.
What happened?
We stayed too late at Londy's. Ted was, I'll tell you what happened.
Well, Ted was firing shots at you, right?
Yeah, fucking grappa.
Grappa.
And I looked into what grappa is.
Oh, you didn't know?
I know it. So do you know what it is?
It's like, so to my knowledge, what I've been told, I've had it a few times. It's like the bottom of the wine barrel, and they kind of distill that into some kind of like super liquor. It's basically moonshine. It's
everything left over from making wine.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So exactly, they just scrape all that shit up and then turn that into shots.
So Ted is the greatest. Love Ted.
Yeah.
Like he's the original like owner I fell in love with on the page. When the page first started, Ted was like already the guy.
Yeah.
And I hadn't met Harry. I hadn't met any of the heavy hitters.
Right.
George. I hadn't met Adam from Drew. I just met Ted.
Well, I mean, Londy's Peabody was the original quote unquote mecca of the page.
Yep.
I only know that because when you started the page and we were still doing the TV show, and that was where we went. So
Ted is my favorite. I come in with a horde of people, a fucking gaggle of folks. So I'm with it's me and Fitzy. Like I said, Dan Bob had to cancel because he was pumping shit and ruining his palate.
6 people?
Yeah, 4 of them, 2 of us.
Yeah.
That was the crew. So we had Mikey P from What Did You Eat Today, Sir, which is his Instagram page, which is blowing up for good reason. He organized a huge raffle right now that's getting him so many followers, like thousands a day.
Mm-hmm.
Genius.
Okay.
He's got his best friend Stainer, who his name is Jake, but he call him Stainer because he ruins every shirt he wears. Because he literally is a stainer. In every video you see him in. Then you got Frankie, Big Frank, who works with Mikey P. And Big Frank's got one of those voices. He talks like that's not a fake voice. That's how he talks. Cigarettes will kill you.
Yep.
He's wearing an American flag cowboy hat, so off to a hot start. And then Mikey P's girlfriend, who was less than thrilled to be there. Probably because I was a half an hour late. I big timed him. I was doing the pod.
I was going to say you were doing the thing.
Yeah,
I was doing big time. It was just
I was doing podcast. Well, I was supposed to start at 7. And I got there at 8:15, but
you were
delayed
supposed to start your beef collab at 7. That's not going to be posted for 3.5 weeks. Calm down.
Well, yeah, they got there. Anyways, they got there earlier than me, so
I fucking B-roll. Be a professional.
They did.
Talent shows up a little later. Calm down.
So we did the thing, had a great time doing the video, filming shit. He's got his fucking ring light, whatever, influencer shit. I'm having a blast.
Yeah, I saw some of the pictures.
I'm really enjoying talking to Big Frank and Stainer because they're my people.
Right.
They're idiots. I love an idiot. Mikey was great. His girlfriend was fine. I'm just kidding. She wasn't a jerk at all. You could tell she was a little annoyed with the crew she was with because we're all morons.
Right.
So Teddy comes out, Ted Londy. I like the beef good. Just fucking being Ted Londy, talking about not being gay. He's definitely not gay.
Okay.
And then Victoria called me out, Londi, for not inviting them to the Cabaret live show. I go, I don't invite anybody. People show up. She goes, I like to see strippers.
Hey, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure we're all Facebook friends, and there was an invite sent.
Of course, yeah. I think she just, I don't think she felt comfortable unless I gave him the old personal. You guys should be there for that. Which I will next time.
Well, here's the thing, because and we will cover more of your pulling the cork appearance in a little bit. But you did talk about the Cabaret show on it and how George from Pete's and Harry from Bella's showed up to the Cabaret, and the only thing would have made it better if fucking Ted was there. Well, this is an invite, but we will definitely be sure to personally invite you because it will be a fucking banger on the next one.
So Victoria said all the strippers come in before their shift, a lot of them, and they deliver to the Cabaret all the time. She goes, it'll be interesting to see them naked.
The strippers come in and fucking load up on beefs before that explains a lot.
They might get salad. Who knows what they get? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of food being consumed prior to a dance at the old Cabaret.
Look, they gotta keep that ass jiggling a little bit.
Listen, the thickness is not going to get them there themselves.
Nope.
So Ted comes out. He said, "You want to try my grappa? Whatever you're serving, Teddy, I'm drinking. Whatever." He brings out this plastic bottle. It's a Coke bottle.
Yeah,
that's been repurposed to hold his grappa. And he's showing me how clear it is, how excited he is, how clear it is.
Yeah.
Great. So he pours it into styrofoam cups.
Now, okay, I'm assuming based on what you just said, you hadn't had it before. You've heard of grappa, though.
I've heard of it, never had it.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Portuguese bang bang. It's Greek wine.
Just curious.
Yeah, it's fortified fucking wine pretty much that'll kill you.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a smell and almost died.
Yep.
So that is the strongest thing I've ever smelled in my life. I took a big sip and it fucking ruined me. Not like wrecked me. Like my stomach was like, no. I just inhaled the fucking beef. I drank with the boys that pulling the cork, and now I'm drinking fucking this wine in quotes.
Gasoline.
Big Frank doesn't drink. He chugs it. He's outside puking.
Well, you're supposed to do it in shots. It's not a sipping drink.
Yeah, but it wasn't a shot. He fucking put half. It was like plastic, styrofoam Dixie cups you put coffee in. He filled it halfway.
Jesus. Well, Ted's a maniac.
I took a big swig.
That's a fucking lunatic.
Because it's Ted. So now
it's supposed to be a fucking shot.
Yeah. Now here's the difference. You got Big Frank outside puking, laughing like he's sweating, he's puking, he's dying. Poor guy is dying.
Oh my god.
Then you got Stainer, who's the opposite. Not only does he drink, he can drink.
Yeah.
He chugs the thing and laughs at it. Ted Lonnie looks and goes, "I like you." Stainer goes, "Yeah." Stainer goes, "I like you too." And Stainer's a little retarded, which is great. He's fucking awesome. He's a little on the spectrum, maybe. Again, not like just a funny, weird, like that idiot friend you had growing up who could drink anything and say his dumb shit.
Right.
And Stainer goes, I want to party with you some more, man. Like pretty much that from the movie.
Right.
And Ted goes, any night, 8:30, you come here. We drink in the back room. We drink grappa. We drink wine. We drink beer. We shoot my gun.
Jesus Christ. Hey, does Londy's close at 8? Is that what's happening?
9.
So 8:30 show up and we're shooting guns for the last half hour. And
then he goes, maybe we take a ride in my CL63. You know what that is?
No.
It's a really, really nice Mercedes. CL63, 6.3 is the engine. CL's the body style. And Ted starts going, "These tires, they're wide like stripper's ass."
No, I don't know that tax bracket.
With his hand, look, he's like this. See my hands? Tires wide like a stripper's ass, he said.
I fucking love that, man.
Now, here's the best. Stainer knows what he's talking about. He knows the car. Anyone who knows anything about cars knows that car is ridiculous.
Right.
150 grand,
sure.
Maybe a little more.
Sure.
And Stainer goes, "I got bad credit. Can I have it?" And I'm telling you, 2 more shots of grappa and Stainer's getting them keys. He's close.
He's at least close. Taking a test drive.
Looking to shoot guns. It reminded me so much of fucking Hangover. The guy at the chapel.
Oh, yeah.
Shooting guns and
Avi.
He's a fucking maniac.
Avi. He grabbed my dick.
Yeah, Ted fucking comes out. He kills it. Have beefs with Ted, but he keeps us there past 9, past closing.
Sure.
What's even crazier though is some guy knocks on the window. He's doing something outside, cleaning floors somewhere, and he's hungry.
Okay.
They're closed.
Yeah.
Ted lets him in and fucking feeds him. He's out there like the guy's working somewhere that he needs some food, and then someone else is outside, can't come in. Ted's like, I can't let you in, with now well past closing.
Yeah.
He goes to Ted. He goes, is that Ferg inside? And Ted goes, yeah. Can you send him out? Now, Mike, we have odds of some serial killers out there want me dead.
What?
I had a couple of shots of grappa, feeling strong.
This man, what the fuck? Go outside.
You want to say hi? Maybe fuck, maybe shoot. I don't know. Could kill you. I'll bring my gun. Here she goes.
You know what? Here's my gun. Go ahead.
He said to me, do you want my gun?
Do you want my gun?
I flashed this and I'm bringing both of mine. I also brought Fitzy. I said, come on, Fitzy, come on, follow me. I'm not going out there by myself. Kid he was part of the page for years, wanted a picture. Great kid.
That's funny.
Huge Zoom member, but yeah, nice kid.
That's funny.
But yeah, then we went outside and fucking Standard challenged me to a chug off.
Yep.
Which I gave him. I had a whole smorgasbord of options in my back of my truck. I had seltzers, I had Bud Lights, I had fucking iced teas, I had Twisted Fate beers, I brought glasses, I had teas. I go, you want a shotgun? You want a chug? What do you want to do? Because it doesn't matter what you choose.
Right.
He goes, I'll do what you do. I said, okay.
I'm going to switch it over to this. Thank you to our sponsors, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage. Buy and refi with Gary.com is the website. At Buy and Refi on Instagram is of course, Instagram for Gary Girolamo and the Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage. Thank you to Ben Franklin Print Company. Their website, benfranklinprintco.com. And of course, the Instagram is at benfranklin_printco. If you mention F Buddies, you get 10% off your next order. If you go to the website, benfranklinprintco.com, you can click on Get a Quote, and Joe wraps everything. He'll wrap your truck, he'll wrap your boat, he'll make you signs, he'll do the T-shirts. He'll wrap your fucking coffin if you want to. 177 North Main Street in Middleton. Again, benfranklinprintco.com is the website. Let's see here. We're going to do this, and we're going to try this and see if Andy connects back in. No, Andy's having problems here. Andy's having Skype problems. Twisted Fate Brewing, 120 Andover Street in Danvers. That's Route 114 in Danvers. Next to the Guitar Center and in front of the Walmart there on 114 in Danvers. TwistedFateBrewing.com is the website. Click on Find Our Beer, and you can figure out where Twisted Fate is being poured in bars and what liquor stores are selling Twisted Fate. Taproom hours can be found on their Instagram. It's the easiest place to figure out what the taproom hours are. Let me see where we at today. The 6th. So probably tomorrow they're going to post up this week's taproom hours on the Instagram at Twisted Fate Brewing. They also have a new beer that just came out. No, we're still not getting your Skype. Your Skype's fucked, guy. Maybe reboot the computer. I don't fucking know. I don't know. That's a peach. It's I can't hear you through the Instagram. It's a problem. And we're definitely not coming through on this. So I'm just going to keep reading ads because it's definitely your Skype's issue. Okay? So maybe reboot the computer, try that, and if that doesn't work, we'll figure it out from there. Let's see. Anthony's roast beef and pizza in Tewksbury. 1921 Main Street in Tewksbury. They are, let's see what they're doing over here. Tuesday, $8 specials. You got to order online. $8 chicken Caesar wrap, $8 chicken Caesar sub if you order online, anthonystewksbury.com. You can also sign up for their loyalty rewards and get gift cards for Anthony's in Tewksbury. Their Instagram, one of the best as far as restaurants are concerned. Their food porn is fucking top notch, and they are on their Instagram always throwing out specials. Beef specials. Sometimes it's like buy 3 get 1 free, buy 2 get 1 free, etc., etc. But they're all contingent on ordering online, so you gotta bookmark anthony's.com to order online. How we doing, buddy? Still nothing. Oh, yeah. Still nothing. All right. I can't hear you. I can't hear a word you're fucking saying, pal. I wish I could. I'm gonna run through the rest of the ads while who the fuck knows? Let's see. Oh, a thumbs up. Okay, let's try that one. Nope. Nope. Thank you to the Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 South in Peabody. What the fuck is that? I'm doing the ads. Facebook and Instagram, Cabaret Lounge Peabody. They are open 7 days a week till 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's see, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, they open up at noon. Ooh, lunchtime strip teases. And the rest of the week, 4 to 1. The world famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 South in Peabody. Thank you for sponsoring the program. Thank you for hosting us so many times for our live shows as well. Nick's Pizza, Subs, Roast Beef, 207 Essex Street in Beverly. Their website is nickspizzabeverly.com. You get 5% off every online order. And hit them up on the gram at Nick's_Pizza Beverly on Instagram. Ooh, we might get Andy back.
Where are we?
I don't know where we were. Here's what I want to talk about. Okay. So for all fucking weekend.
Yeah.
All fucking weekend and little parts of Sunday, I was inundated with fucking Jumptown front row for Metallica. Was it Friday and Sunday night? And then all of a sudden,
Adam's Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, it was Adam's Make-A-Wish. Fantastic seats, first of all. Like I was moderately jealous of Jumptown for his fucking seats.
100%.
It was fucking awesome.
Pants seats.
And then I saw on Sunday you start posting that you were like tailgating Gillette. You were heading towards Gillette. And I'm like, oh, fuck, is he going with Jumptown? And all of a sudden, and then the next thing I see is Psychopath Andy screaming about the rain.
Yes.
And I send you a text. I go, please tell me you're making your poor daughter film your fucking wet lunatic ass screaming into your phone. And of course you were.
My kid gets it.
Of course she does.
She wants daddy off the ladder.
Of course. Is that it?
Everybody wants daddy off the ladder. Let's help feed the machine here. So I had tickets for both Friday and Sunday.
See, you didn't mention any of this on like any of the shows. Normally you like bring shit like this up.
Mike, I bought the tickets December 22nd, 2022.
Wow.
I forgot I had tickets to fucking Metallica 19 months ago.
Because like when Boston Calling comes around, you talk about it and stuff like this. That you showing up, I thought like you and Jumptown had some like hookup or some shit.
No, I honestly wasn't sure I was going because my knee was so fucked up last week, and that's not happening on a bad knee.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up going to the doctor and getting some.
Yeah, we saw your bathroom fucking photo of you with the knee brace.
Yeah. Well, that's the answer. We're knee brace.
Tapping for handies.
Yeah, well, listen, I needed to take a shit at the Metallica. What are you supposed to do?
I need to take a shit and get some release here at Metallica.
Yeah, exactly. There was definitely people there that wanted to jerk me off, and I let them do it.
Look here, fella. Wipe the eyeliner off your face and jerk me off.
That's right. I use it for lube. What's the viscosity of that eyeliner?
What's the viscosity?
Well, so here's the thing about Jumptown, though. Yes, he had a phenomenal experience at.
He
didn't have seats though, Mike.
Yeah, but when you're where he was, you don't need him.
I agree.
He was leaning on a rail.
Mike, you know what those seats are called?
What's that?
Piss your pants seats.
Oh, because you can't go to the bathroom.
You can't leave.
You can't.
I'm going to guess Jumptown pissed himself more than once this weekend. There's no question he wore a diaper.
In that situation, are you allowed to just kind of, because you're on a field, it's grass.
No, metal.
Are you?
They cover the whole field in metal.
Yeah, but underneath is grass.
Oh, yeah, underneath anything's
Turf,
dirt, Mike.
whatever.
How do you want to go?
Yeah, but I mean, are you allowed to just kind of like hang dong and piss down on the floor if nobody notices?
I mean, obviously that's what I'd do.
Yeah, I mean, if nobody, like, he was literally leaning against a thing, so it's very conceivable that he could just reach down, and I mean, especially on raining night.
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't even think about bathroom situations there.
Yeah, there's no. So we got to Gillette early, and the skies opened up once we got inside.
Yeah.
We actually had a shelter-in-place order in Gillette.
It was fun because the picture you sent of your daughter.
Yeah.
All I noticed was the fucking the big jumbotron with the advisory warning or whatever the fuck it was. I said I've never seen one of those things.
Giant lightning strikes. I'm up in the 300 section concourse in the fucking sky.
So okay, because I couldn't tell exactly where you were because you kept walking out onto what looked like kind of like a balcony patio-ish type of area. You weren't in club seats. You were up in the bleachers.
Up in the bleachers. I bought regular bleacher tickets, which is why I reached out to a lot of people trying to get my seats upgraded.
Right.
When I bought the tickets, it was a year. I didn't even fucking know if they're going to be alive.
Jesus, you know so many people.
I know. I started reaching out late, though. It's like at the show, like, hey, you know what? I got to hook up. Nah, fuck off. But Jumptown spent his life savings to go to two Metallica shows on the weekend. I got a boat to pay for.
Look, he doesn't. He doesn't have a kid. He doesn't have a boat. Does he have a kid? I don't know.
Listen, good for him. I mean, he doesn't have a kid now. No. Good for him. That looked he had
the experience. It looks
Zach Wilde was. He could have blown Zach Wilde.
It looked like I put it in your fucking bathroom review. I'm like, Jumptown's up there filleting Hetfield, and you're fucking rolling Queens for fucking handies. Yes.
But again, I didn't prioritize, and I wish I had looking back. But I wasn't thinking. I'm like, just give me seats. I want to go.
Well, also, I mean, I can't imagine what those fucking cost. Holy fucking shit!
So, Mike, the stage was a big ring. Okay.
Look,
I say circle, but
a free drink at Gillette is probably a fucking $200 fucking check on the bill.
So picture this, right? Not a circular stage. The stage was a ring. It had an inner and outer of the ring.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Jumptown was in the outer ring, so rush to the thing, grab a rail, and the people on the stage, the musicians, moved.
Now,
around the
where
ring.
he was, is that kind of like you don't have a set spot? It's kind of first come, first serve.
Grab the rail and hold on to it.
Shit, I don't like. I don't like seat like that.
Neither do I. But again, he had an awesome seat, and I'm jealous of his experience.
Yes, exactly.
Now there's the outer rail and the inner rail.
I don't know the patience is, I guess, what it is.
No. But again, he wanted to see what he saw, and he got up close and personal with Hetfield, with fucking Lars, with fucking everybody. He had a great time. Good
Vicariously
for him.
Super jealous of Jumptown because, like, if I had the patience or whatever, it looked fucking amazing.
It did. Now
he was right up all their asses.
I bought seats.
Yeah,
and I didn't really sit in them, but I bought seats.
Sure.
So during the shelter in place, so the stage was circular, and the musicians moved around the stage, and the tech people would follow them, including Lars Ulrich, whose drum kit was on wheels.
Fucking so dumb.
And they'd keep on going around, so everyone could get the experience.
That's fucking dumb.
No, but I remember when Dane Cook did a fucking comedy show and was on a circular stage. Half the show was looking his ass the whole time. They had 4 band members. Everyone took a quadrant and then shifted. So, which again,
can you
Metallica fan, that's cool.
Explain to me, because I saw pictures, I didn't know what they were. I'm assuming they were screens, but they I don't know what they looked like, but they were like big, I don't know,
dicks.
Fucking things.
Big cocks.
With there was definitely speakers hanging off of them, but were they also screens so everyone could see?
TV screens. Exactly. TV screens that would show either the band on stage or something to do with the song they were playing.
All right. Because that's what I thought it was, but I'm like, what the fuck are those things coming out of nowhere?
It was crazy. The performances it was crazy. The show was amazing, but I'll never go again.
Right.
I'll never see Metallica again.
How many times you gotta see them though? How many times have you seen them?
5. They were part of festivals twice, but I've been
3
to them.
tops too many.
Well, I took my fucking when I was 16 years old. I sat outside the garden at 6 in the morning waiting for tickets.
Sure.
I mean, I'm the right age. We're the right age for Metallica fans.
Right. No,
So
I get it. I just.
But Sandman was.
But there's also one of those. Didn't they play one of the Boston Callings or one of the festivals?
I saw them there. Yeah.
Okay, so that almost doesn't count because you were going to that anyway.
I would not. No, I went there for Metallica.
All right, fair enough.
It was Weezer, Metallica, two of my daughter's favorite bands. I wouldn't have gone to this if my kid didn't ask.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'm going to tell you, I thought about backing out. The injury would have been a reason to not go. But again, when I was even healthy, I'm like, I don't want to go.
I'm going to fall back. I feel we can just keep dipping into the pulling the cork thing. But you said it. It's like how many times you pick your daughter up. How many more of these you actually have in your life?
That's what Brendan's fucking words. That prick.
Yeah.
Said it, and I'm like, fuck. He's right.
He's absolutely right. Like
if I say no to one of these, it might be the last one. We don't get another one.
Yeah, exactly.
Because at some point she's going to move on and stop. Want to hang with her nerd fucking dad and his dad's jokes, his dad's shoes, his dad outfit. Fucking North Shore Beefs tank top.
She doesn't want to film her 45-year-old dad fucking yelling, "Go fuck yourself" into a fucking phone because, well, there's better things to do.
No, there's not really at that moment. It was raining out.
Yeah,
There's nothing
when
better.
you're 16.
17.
Listen,
my daughter. I'm lucky enough that my daughter still enjoys my company.
Yes, you are.
She finds it hilarious.
Yes, you are.
I know. She finds me hilarious and wants to be around me. So my rant, although during the concert, was the shelter in place was lifted.
Okay.
And like ants, because where I was, there were ants.
Yeah.
All the heathens come out of the fucking woodwork and come sprinting to the stage because they want to get their spot on the rail, like you would, like Jumptown did. I don't have Facebook open, so I can't.
No, keep going. I was looking at something else.
So these people all sprint to their spot, which I understand. You want to get close. You want to do the fucking the rail spot and pitch your pants. Understood. But if you have an assigned seat and you bought a ticket,
yep.
The shelter in place was lifted because the lightning's gone. The rain didn't stop for 2 more hours. It rained most of the show.
Yeah.
And what are you rushing to see? 5-finger death punch in a downpour? Because that's who was coming up.
So what? Okay, so when you got there,
yeah,
when they told you shelter in place, had anyone performed yet?
No.
The show hadn't even started.
The show.
How much of a delay?
2 hours.
And when did it start?
It's supposed to start at 6. Started at 8. But they said the show will start at 8, and then 8 o'clock is when things started happening.
8 o'clock is when things started happening. How many opening acts?
There was supposed to be 2. Ice Nine Kills was supposed to be the opening act, which is a local band.
All right.
A local. They're not local like us, and they're small, but they're from the guys from Marblehead. And actually, Billy Silvestri knows them. And I felt terrible. Billy told us this because apparently that guy had a bunch of family come down for the show because it was a different opening lineup on Friday.
Yeah.
So it was Pantera and somebody else Friday. So this Ice Nine Kills had a chance to play in front of at Gillette, opening for Metallica with 80,000 people there. But rain fucked them. Their whole family was
62, but whatever.
Sure, but their whole family was coming. But again, the experience of a lifetime, they got fucked up, which I feel terrible about.
So,
but you can't.
There was a band, and I only know it because I saw Jumptown's video. Like half of them were dressed as fucking Leatherface. What was that?
That was Ice Nine Kills. They never played.
They never played.
No.
Oh,
coming out.
Fuck. Those fucking get-ups looked awesome.
They did. They were going to like the understage area to get ready to play, and then that's when shit started going wrong.
I'm watching his video. I'm like, that's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, it looked shit.
It looked like basically if Slipknot just did horror movie shit.
Yeah, it was fucking sick, and I wish they played because I wanted to. I don't know 5-Finger Death Punch from besides like one song in the fucking 90s.
I've heard of them, but I couldn't name a song. Yeah.
No, I couldn't either. So I would. At that point, it's just noise. Nothing that's bad, but it's noise.
Yeah.
And they were good. They performed well. The lead singer had tons of charisma. He's running around like a lunatic.
Right.
The guitarist was great. They were fun to listen to. But I think you could have given the other band 2 songs.
Right.
Cut down 5-Finger Death Punch by a little bit. Whatever.
Shit happens.
I'm gonna complain real quick about the show.
Please.
I've been a Metallica fan for 30-something years.
Okay.
Fanboy. I didn't even get mad when they cut their hair. It's like, yeah, cut your hair. Keep making music. I didn't mind Load and Reload. Of course, I loved Enter Sandman and the Black Album. I loved Injustice for All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets. I'm a Metallica guy. Have been forever.
Sure.
They have a catalog of a lot of fucking songs that they can choose from. And night
Did you
2
get mad
was
at
the
him for Napster?
No, I don't give a fuck about Lars Ulrich and
But
his fucking Napster.
in the moment when Napster
No,
shut down,
Lars
you're like,
Ulrich is
fuck you, Lars.
No, Lars is a cunt. I hate Lars.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't care about the fucking drummer. It's like hating Ringo. Who cares?
So you got like
drummer.
a quarter mad at them.
Yeah, never them, always him. He's a cunt.
Yeah.
I don't get into the social shit of groups. I still listen to Kid Rock even though he's a fucking disaster right now.
Yeah.
I'm still going bar to bar. I don't care. I'm listening to it.
Of course.
All summer long. I don't care if they stole it.
It's a banger all day.
It's a good summer song. I listen on the boat. It's my playlist. Boat. Drink. So, Metallica, again, a catalog for years. So many songs to choose from, and they chose a handful of phenomenal ones. They played One, Enter Sandman, Sanitarium, Wherever I May Roam, some fucking bangers. They insisted on shoehorning in songs from their new album.
They have a new album.
Yeah, this is the 72 Seasons tour.
Okay.
That's their new album.
I don't know what the fuck this shit means.
I don't need you to play new Metallica. Play the fucking hits. And if you want to play one, fine. Every third song can't be a song I've never heard of.
So how different from classic Metallica is the sound of their new album?
Oh, I love this question, so I have an answer for it.
Please.
If you said to ChatGPT or another AI thing, play the most generic Metallica song of all time and compile from all their years of playing.
Right.
That's their new stuff. It is just loud guitars, loud drums, James Hetfield yelling.
Because
I couldn't tell you the scheme or nothing about the song that's good.
I went to a ZZ Top concert, and it was one of the better live bands because they sounded like the album.
Sure.
They probably were just playing the fucking album. But their new shit sounded just like their classic shit. So when they peppered in new shit here and there, wasn't a terrible big deal because it's still the same three guys playing the same three chords.
I know, but all their classic songs, their biggest hits, their biggest huge deal songs are distinctive and they're different.
Well, yeah, Metallica is a completely different band than ZZ Top. That's not what I'm trying to say. But it's like, if it was at least in line with the, I'm not a musician.
Genre?
The chord progression or whatever.
No, it sounded like Metallica.
Then what the fuck's the problem? If they peppered in one or two of these, what
it wasn't one or two. It was 5 songs.
Well, there you go. Because ZZ Top had just released a fucking album, but they played 2 songs off of it. The rest, the other 2 hours was all fucking Legs and fucking Eliminator and all that shit.
A little LaGrange.
Yep.
I don't want to hear your new song. I'll hear a song, but not all the new songs. It was annoying.
The ZZ Top's album was pretty fucking good too.
Yeah, exactly. See, I mean, Bruce Springsteen still makes good albums.
Yeah.
I listened to Metallica's album on the way to Gillette for a little while.
The new one?
I punched out. It's noise.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not being an old man. It's just it sounds like every B-side from every Metallica album growing up.
Can you keep this up for 2 more minutes while I take a piss?
Yeah, I can do whatever you want. Am I doing any ads? I'm just taking pisses. All right. So, I just want you to play the songs I know. And that makes me sound like an old curmudgeon, but I don't give a fuck about your new album. One thing that I did enjoy thoroughly, I didn't think I would. At one point during the concert, Lars and James left the stage, and the bass player, I forget his name, and the lead guitarist, I know his name, I just can't think of it right now, those 2 cunts, they played Sweet Caroline. Which you'd think is, fucking lame Boston with Sweet Caroline, whatever. It was actually funny and good. And the crowd got into it. And I was like, fuck it. I will sing Sweet Caroline with Metallica because that's funny to me. And it was good and I enjoyed it. And they did a good day. They made fun of it. They did it justice. It was a nice thing. But when I go to Metallica, I do not want to hear I think it was 5 out of the 13 songs I set were new. Don't play this. You fucking had how many? Play fucking When the Memory Remains. Play shit. I don't care if it's bad songs from the newer stuff. Play Fuel. Play the fucking new Unforgiven and the old Unforgiven back to back. I don't care. Play the fucking hits. I'm not here for your fucking B-side bullshit. Oh my God, self-important cunts. I mean, come on, James. It's just no one wants to hear your new shit. No one cares. You're not relevant anymore. Metal is dead. Metal is gone. but we do want to hear the old stuff. You don't see Megadeth dropping new fucking albums. Metal's over, especially when you're 65. It was his birthday. He was 61. Hang it up with the new shit. Stop making new shit. No one fucking cares about your M72 tour. And another thing. Have you ever seen Wayne's World? When they teach you the lesson immediately in the beginning of Wayne's World, they say, don't wear the t-shirt of the band you're going to see to the show. Don't be that guy. 95% of these fucking people miss that memo. Did you forget you go there wearing the shirt to the tour you're going to? You look like a fucking asshole. You look like a little cuck bitch with your M72 tour shirt on. You fucking poser cunt. Makes me sick. Mike.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Do you wear the shirt of the band you're going to see to the concert you're going to see?
You don't be that guy. You're never that guy. No
setup needed. Mike knows the quote. Mike knows the rule.
Don't be that
90% of these fucking Metallica fans wearing Metallica shirts. My daughter, I said, you do not wear.
Don't be that guy.
Oh, is it Claire? It's PCU. You're right. Fuck. I thought it was Wayne's World.
Don't be that fucking guy.
You're right. PCU. My daughter, Godsmack t-shirt. That's fully acceptable.
Yep.
Me, North Shore Beef's flaming fucking
yeah.
head t-shirt.
Yeah.
Obviously repping the merch.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't wear the fucking. You don't be that fucking guy. No. Jumptown was that guy.
Yeah, I didn't see what shirts he was wearing, but I assume
he also liked his own post after the day later.
As you do.
Not even on. Because I'm tagged in the post.
Yeah.
I get a notification. Adam Jumptown liked the post you're tagged, and I went, no, he didn't.
Yep.
And then I clicked it. It was his post. I clicked on the likes, and it was his like, and I said, Jesus Christ, Adam, be better. Be better.
Liking posts is interesting.
Liking your own post is really stupid.
Liking your own post is a weird thing. On Facebook, never do it. On Instagram, it's weird because we share a lot of posts.
That's a different thing.
We collab on a lot of you'll tag me in a post and I hit like and it's on my page and it's like, well, we're just supporting each other and trying to
Also, if I open up the North Shore Ferg page, I like beef posts.
Right, exactly. F Buddies likes my page. Let's eat with Mike. Same fucking shit.
Yes, that is just supporting, but blatantly liking what you posted, like as the person you posted.
If you go to Facebook, the picture I posted of Reservoir Dogs the other night, I didn't like that.
No, exactly. You don't need to like it.
You don't need to like it. I'm not Ryan Mahoney.
Who?
Never mind.
I'm blocked. I wouldn't know what he's doing.
He's laughing a lot.
Really enjoying his life.
Yeah, he's laughing a lot. Anyways,
should we do a quick pull in the cork recap?
Yeah. So I actually I'm about halfway through the episode.
You've probably had enough because you're not a big music guy, and the second half's all about music.
Yeah, I'm halfway through it. I gotta be me. Aside from this show, it's the most listenable podcast you've been on to.
No, it was. Listen, those boys, they do a good job, and it's not.
You guys weren't screaming and puking all over each other.
I was actually given. Mo texted me and said, "Don't puke." On that podcast, I said, I'm not going to get water bottled with 8% IPAs in that podcast. We're going to be civil and adult. And then you're going to get mad at me because I fucking puked. You made me drink a fucking 32-ounce beer that was gross. It was like a mix of two beers. Yeah, I'm going to puke. I had a blast.
It was where I'm at. It's very listenable.
Yeah, no, the flow goes, and Brendan's got a good system of talking. They got their points. We talked about some things. You a little bit. It's basically a quick intro, half hour. Yeah, quick intro, half hour of bullshit, grab ass, and then do a draft.
You called me a serial killer multiple times.
That was Fitzy at least once.
Oh, well, whatever you were
serial killer shit. Yeah, it was because you raw dog fucking car rides.
I do.
That's the whole. You know that term, right? That raw dog thing.
Yeah,
it's a whole new thing for the millennials. You invented it, I think.
I absolutely did.
In case you don't know, Mike drives home silently with no music.
I need peace and quiet in my life.
No podcast, no music.
Well, no, if there's if podcasts that I listen to are into something interesting, I will listen. Like for example, for the last few days on my commute, I've been listening to Bill Simmons Rewatchables because they did 2-part episode of Pulp Fiction. Hence the multitude of texts you got the other night from me watching Pulp Fiction.
The drunken Mike, multiple texts.
I mean, whatever. It is what it is.
It just doesn't hurt me. It doesn't
I
bother me.
sent them to Facebook instead of text, so you might get them eventually.
No, I had a blast with those guys, and they do a draft every episode, and as you know, we don't do drafts anymore because everyone else does them.
Yeah, they stole it from us. Obviously, we invented the draft, and
well, no, we stole from Charlie, and they stole from us.
Yeah,
Charlie stole from the NFL.
Charlie invented the Olympics. He's got the IP for it.
And Mo discovered the internet.
Yes,
Mo Gore. Yeah,
Mo Gore.
So the draft we did though, that was fun. It was a draft of bands,
right?
And you had to choose 5 bands eventually through a draft process back and forth, where you can only listen to these 5 bands the rest of your life on a deserted island, pretty much.
Okay.
So it's not the best, it's not the most Grammys, it's your own personal. It's who you think. And I was given first pick.
If the world ends tomorrow, this is the bands I'm going to listen to.
You get their CDs, you get their catalog.
Yep.
Thinking to myself, if I'm forced to listen to one band group, because they allowed rap groups and artists, anything with, 3 people that played music.
Sure.
And again, rappers counted because sometimes rappers are producers and they spin the 1s and 2s, but also some of their voices are instruments. I mean, that's not just singing. That's also some shit right there. The Fat Boys, come on.
I mean, technically in NWA, Dre was the DJ and producer.
Yeah, Bailey rapped.
Yep.
And Eazy-E wasn't a rapper, just a gangbanger with AIDS.
Yeah, exactly.
They made it work, didn't they?
Fucking Cube couldn't wait to get out of that fucking group. I'm going solo, you motherfuckers.
Well, yeah, that was a toilet bowl, that group.
Yeah.
But no, first pick, they gave me first pick.
And then there's Yella and Run. or MC Red. It's like, hey guys, we're still a thing, right? No.
Nope, you are not. Dre is gone. He found a guy named Snoop.
Dre found Snoop, and Cube is doing his own thing with Friday. Go fuck yourselves.
Think about what Dre did. Founder of NWA with those guys. Yeah. Discovered Snoop.
Yep.
Discovered Eminem. Well, didn't discover, but no, produced Eminem.
I mean, theoretically created Death Row with Suge.
Yeah.
Suge. Whatever his name is.
Also, he's a headphone mogul and a billionaire.
Oh, my God. The Beats shit fucking blew up completely.
But yeah,
the progression of Dre, I mean, from being a club DJ that, according to one of Eazy-A's album, it was a kind of transvestite.
Oh, did you see the picture? It's on the inside cover.
It's on the inside cover of his album. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. The first Eazy
To
album.
NWA, to Death Row, Chronic, Snoop, Eminem, Pac's Revival, 50 Cent is right. It's that 6 degrees of Dre type of thing.
Yeah.
Rihanna,
I think, is in there somewhere.
Probably. And then, and Beats, Apple.
The man's a very intelligent business person.
Yeah. Loaned his brand new song, his voice and etc. to Grand Theft Auto.
Do you know what's funny though? While we're doing this Dre, blatantly ball sucking, nothing involving Dre was drafted.
Well, because Dre's Dre.
No, NWA could have been drafted.
NWA probably could have been drafted, but if we're drafting rap groups, probably not first.
No, they'd be down the list a bit. I did draft one. So my first pick was the best pick, and best pick it could have been. I did. My first pick is unbeatable. Mm-hmm. If you're going to be trapped somewhere for the rest of your life, you got the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's no. They have multiple. Whatever you want. You want rap? Sure. You want rock? Sure. Alternative? Sure.
Their catalog is bonkers.
It is. It's crazy.
They're
so talented.
The mid '90s, I would say junior high into high school, fucking Sabotage was the shit. What was it? Ill Communications was the album.
Yeah. When Intergalactic dropped, which was a little later on.
Yeah.
My fucking head exploded. I'm like,
it was
what?
Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. So that was obviously an easy first pick, and I marked the whole draft. I'll give you my 5, and I'll give you the highlights.
Yeah.
My 5, I had Beastie Boys, Pearl Jam, the Rolling Stones, Wu-Tang Clan, and Metallica. And I only took Metallica because I'd already won and I'm going to see. I might as well fucking grab the fucking band I'm going to see. And I'm going up against guys picking U2, Dave Matthews Band, and fucking Counting Crows. Fitzy picked Counting Crows and Dave Matthews Band in back-to-back picks. Fitzy, that 6'4" monster Viking. Just fucking out there being a mountain of a human.
Sorry, man.
Cruising around in his fucking F-250.
I just can't.
As Billy Silvestri texted me this morning, I just can't picture Fitzy cruising around in the big F-250 weighing 290, being 6'4", rocking out to fucking Mr. fucking Jones in Long December.
Matthews.
Satellite.
So the only one of yours that I would consider replaceable would be Pearl Jam. I wasn't a huge grunge guy. And I would probably go something along the lines, and it's probably just fresh in my brain because they just announced retirement, Aerosmith.
I am a huge Aerosmith 70s guy.
Yeah.
I didn't like 80s Aerosmith, and I
like 2
90s
Pearl Jam
Aerosmith
songs.
Oh, I'm a huge Pearl Jam guy. The new album's phenomenal.
I know. I'm just not. But out of your listing, that's the only one I would would replace. But I could still listen to Pearl Jam if I was on a desert island.
I went through, basically me. Again, your preference is your preference.
Exactly.
I like these things. I could get through with everything. I mean, they picked the Beatles, sure. But you're going to pick the Beatles over the Stones?
Honestly, I fucking hate the Beatles. I will be the first to admit I loathe as a guy who spent 13 years on a classic rock station. I fucking hate the Beatles.
See, I grew up on Beatles.
Fucking hate them.
My uncle, my father loved them, and I grew to love them too. So my daughter, I made her love them.
Rolling back a couple of minutes to the Pulp Fiction thing, the deleted scene where Mia interviews Vincent, she starts with, there are 2 types of people. There are Beatles people, there are Elvis people. I'm an Elvis person.
Yes, you are. We can, trust me, we know that.
Yeah.
Big Elvis guy.
Yep.
I'm Beatles guy.
Yeah.
At one point, Brendan did say that the Beatles invented rock and roll, and I said, well, a guy named Chuck Berry might dispute that.
Yeah.
You racist piece of shit. And we joked about it. He was doing it on purpose.
And then his cousin, Marvin Berry, would jump in and say, this white motherfucker over here has some licks.
That scene is funny. It'll be funny forever. It's your cousin, Marvin Berry.
Why does he have to say his last name? Chuck Berry's that big of an asshole. He doesn't know his own cousin Marvin. How many Marvins are in your family, motherfucker?
Listen, it was just some clever Hollywood shit to make people see that I was talking to Chuck Berry.
Of course he
was. Hey, Chuck, it's your cousin Marvin.
Of course he was.
What a that's one of those.
You plagiarist motherfucker.
That's right. They stole from that's the most racist scene.
They stole from the white man.
So, and if you look at that scene, they claim Michael J. Fox invented rock and roll instead of Chuck Berry.
With his phantom hand floating away, he still fucking invented rock and roll.
As much as I love that movie, it's fucking terrible.
Oh my god, it's so
bad. But it's so great.
It's so wonderful. I can't say it's bad. I can't say it's bad.
But it's not. I mean, looking at the movie, like the Polaroid picture and inventing rock and roll and fucking who was the?
It's Forrest Gump. Let's be fucking honest with you.
Who are the terrorists?
Libyans.
Where are they from? The Libyans. Like, it's all something different.
Yeah.
It's all bad. Also, don't ever sit down and try to figure out time travel.
No.
In your own head.
No.
Not like as in the math of it, the concept of it, your head will explode. It's impossible to figure out. The space-time continuum and the butterfly effect, where something from this era affects this era, you'll die. You will become a pretzel in your brain. That's why I think about roast beef sandwiches only. I don't deal with this space-time continuum shit. Anyways, had a blast with the boys.
Yeah.
And obviously, because Danny's taking a leave from the show for a while, so they're going to need, not that they need it, but, they're used to a 3-person operation, so I figured I'd lend a hand and do one. They should get a 3rd person at all times, because
I like that
they work well with
I didn't notice about Brendan before listening to the episode, but big full of bull guy.
Yeah, he's a Melrose guy.
My man.
Yeah.
Like because we've talked about it on the show, and then I sent you a text a few weeks ago about something, and you're like, I never went to Full of Bull. And I'm like,
Not in my wheelhouse.
You motherfucking phony.
This is what the people was before I
fucking phony.
Before I unionized it, I didn't go. You don't leave your neighborhood.
You didn't venture out. I get that.
No, you go to Land Ski. Go
Brendan's
to
the only other one I've heard like rep Full of Bull, and that was my fucking spot.
Yeah, it was. No, he's a big fan. That was his Disney World, he said.
Yep. I mean, I had Disney World because I'm a Linfield kid, but
Oh, speaking of, I have a new. Speaking of Linfield, I have a new theory on Linfield people.
Mm-hmm.
I've discovered a new thing.
Yeah.
I may have mentioned it before, but it's been reiterated. Linfield Italians are the cheapest people alive.
Go on.
I've been counting
We're trying to wrangle one back into a sponsorship, but what the fuck are you talking about?
Again, Dom is not the people I'm never talking about.
Okay.
You know, Dom is a different kind of deal. I don't know how to say this without coming off as racist, so it's going to be difficult. But I've encountered quite a few people in my life through work, and the Linfield Italian with money oftentimes is holding on to that money like grim death and pretending they're poor.
All right.
I did a job last week on a $1.4 million house with a turret.
What was the name?
The lady was,
Okay, not what was the name, because you can't say that. Did the name end in a vowel?
Of course it did.
Well, here's the thing. Was that the husband's name or the wife's name?
Trust me.
No. Wait.
The husband was dead, and also the wife was Italian too.
All right, because
She
lot
was
of
not
Linfield
Italian.
Italians and Jews cross-pollinate.
Oh, I know, but that wasn't it.
All right, just saying.
But I think this.
Because I went to a lot of 16th birthdays and bar mitzvahs in the same year.
Listen, I learned there are two things: bar and bat mitzvahs. Just yesterday.
Yes.
So.
Well, I learned that when I was 13 years old.
One's for the girls, one's for the boys.
13? Yeah, 13 years old.
Nowadays they got trans mitzvahs. They got them all.
I don't know about trans mitzvahs, but I know bot.
No, I'll look into it.
Bar and bot. I definitely know.
I have a trans mitzvah coming up.
I can't tell you which one's which, but I know I went to both.
No, BAH is the girl. BH is the boy. BAT is the girl.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
I know that from the movie I watched last night because it's bar mitzvah. No, I've come to this conclusion recently.
Trans mitzvahs?
No, I made that up.
Did you, though?
Yeah, well, I'm sure there is, but I made it up.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Hold on. So you're becoming
Did you, though?
You're becoming a they, them. Entering the world as a they.
You're entering the world as a them.
Them. I'm one of them. So, no, I've had this thing that I've noticed recently. Really well-to-do Italians in Linfield holding them purse strings real tight.
Hey, here's the thing, pal. Your boy Joe Biden's fucking us over. Let's get into politics.
The issue.
No,
I don't think that's the issue. These people are really holding it tight.
Yeah, well,
very good reason. I can get into the reason. If we had a Patreon, we can call it a racist Treon. I can get deep in that.
That's kind of the problem, because I was listening to Pulling the Cork, and they kept mentioning, do they do extra shit on the Patreon?
Yeah, no, just it's more. It's another conversation. It's a little bit darker.
I don't get it, because I thought that their Patreon consisted of, well, they get the show early, but they kept saying we'll do that conversation on the Patreon as if there's a whole other show on the Patreon.
There's 20 minutes of extra content on the Patreon.
How many N-words did you say?
0.
Well, then what the fuck's the point? The fuck's the point?
I insulted other races and ethnicities.
So is that what we want to do? We want to put a paywall up so we can just drop N-bombs?
I don't think we're going to do that no matter what.
Oh, that doesn't seem fun.
No, I kind of like
the idea. A lot more work.
It does. No, I mean, I guess it's just more work for you. I just sit here and look stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah. No,
does this N-word count for our regular show or the?
No, they basically shut the mics off. We shot the shit for a second, took a piss, and then came back on for 20 minutes and talked about something else. Yeah. It was fun. I was myself the whole time.
You're you, so you just it didn't really affect you.
One of the opening topic we talked about on the show, and we should talk about it right now as well, was the boxer, the Algerian boxer with the giant vagina.
All right, we just finished up the band thing. You don't want to do the movie band thing or do that?
Oh, okay, we can do that. Yeah, there was talk. So I was thinking about being you in their draft and just fucking it over and just ruining it by drafting.
And of course, you sent me the text, so I doubled down, and we did about a half hour of a show via text.
So basically,
you should do fucking just movie bands.
I was going to do fictitious bands from movies and see how long it took them to figure it out. And I think it would have taken Brendan 0 seconds and Matty Fitz maybe 2 tries.
He would have let you draft all 5.
Yeah, Matt would have I don't even know these bands. You guys are old. But my first pick would have been Eddie and the Cruisers.
Eddie and the Cruisers, yeah.
Is a great fictitious band. I mean, but again, this is the thing: is we could spend hours on fictitious bands.
Whenever this topic comes up, or someone I don't know is being snobbish about bands, I always, and it was the first thing I sent to you, Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters, which is
that from?
It's so deep. It's the band that the Oneaters, aka the Wonders, played in the movie they were in within That Thing You Do.
Wow.
Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters, played by the Oneaters, aka the Wonders.
That's so fucking nerdy.
It's so fucking fun to fuck with people because you know motherfuckers are Googling that shit. And there actually is a band named that in the world.
I do like that movie. I'm not like the movie's bad. It's a fun movie.
Oh, it's a fun movie.
It's a fun
But
movie.
an actual like punk band named themselves Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters after the fucking movie came out. So when they Google it, people are very confused. But no, of course, number 1 draft pick, the Lone Rangers.
Yes, from Airheads.
Yeah. If it's too loud, you're too old.
I ain't watching Pip Fot and No Snare Drum. Early Adam Sandler movie. Brendan Fraser, Adam Sandler.
When Adam Sandler wasn't even the first star, let alone the second star, because Buscemi was kind of on a heater at that point. Yeah. He was number 3.
Brendan Fraser, Steve Buscemi, and Adam Sandler. What a cast.
Yeah.
For a movie that probably no one has
seen.
Fucking
Joe Mantegna was the DJ.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Michael McKean was the studio GM. The fucking record label exec, Judd fucking Nelson.
Well, you know what? That's how you know it didn't do shit, because that guy's career had tanked at that point.
Judd Nelson's hard.
Another one was we talked about on the pod with the boys was from the movie Singles. They collected a bunch of actual musicians and put fucking Matt Dillon as the front man.
Yeah,
Citizen Dick.
Yeah, it almost shouldn't count.
Well, they didn't have they weren't a real band.
Yeah, but they were a band. They were musicians.
Not
that
Matt Dillon,
played on the soundtrack. It wasn't like there was a fake like the Oneaters didn't actually play their instruments on the soundtrack, but the songs were on the soundtrack type of thing.
I understand what you're saying, but Eddie Vedder didn't play an instrument either. He sings.
And what
on
did
the soundtrack? He's a guitarist in the fucking band.
All right, I bet he can play the guitar.
He definitely does.
I'm pretty sure he plays the fucking guitar.
I'd say a top 5 Pearl Jam song ever is on that soundtrack, and it's not anywhere else.
That was around the same time they did Temple of the Dog.
Yeah, around that time.
Yeah. Because that was like Pearl Jam and Soundgarden collab type of thing. Yeah.
Yep.
I texted you. It almost shouldn't count because again they put out real albums. Blues Brothers.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is there no? And then you want a Blues Brothers band, fictional band, the Good Old Boys.
The Good Old Boys. Yeah,
now that's a band from a movie you want to talk about. Who never even play music. They just fight.
Otis Day and the Knights.
Yeah, that's right. That's Animal House, right?
Otis, my man.
Otis, my man. That's where it comes from.
A band that doesn't play but is a band in a movie, Banjo and Sullivan, was Devil's Rejects. I sent that to you.
What's the name of the band from Roadhouse with the blind guy? I know he's somebody.
It was Jeff Healey.
Yeah, but it's a Jeff Healey band.
It's a Jeff Healey band. It's kind of
it's kind of like name in the movie.
Yeah, it's even in the movie. Yeah, he plays himself.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dalton.
Wish he had more blind jokes in that movie. I didn't see you coming. I love blind guy jokes.
How did they?
That makes you laugh with it.
So you watched the reboot, obviously.
Oh yeah, I love it.
How did they not have a blind guy as a fucking singer?
They blew it. You should get Jeff back. Is he dead?
Oh no, he's dead. He's well dead. Yeah. I mean, they just fucked up that whole band situation. But as far as people, again, I sent you a text like Dewey Cox. You're like,
Walk
it's
hard.
a band, not a person. I go, okay, the Dewey Cox Band.
We also talked about Cassandra from One
Wayne's
Crazy
World.
Summer.
Yep.
Both.
I'm pretty sure she had a band.
No, it's Cassandra and the Wailers.
Okay, so there you go.
No, I meant Cassandra from One Crazy Summer.
Oh yeah.
Demi Moore's, and I looked into it, and the band is called the Dewdrop In Musicians.
So we were talking about two different things in text because I was going back today about that, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he means by this part because I thought we were talking about Cassandra Wayne's World.
Mm-hmm.
Not that one. Okay, fair fox.
So and then you got Dottie from Pee Wee, who's in Better Off Dead.
E.G. Daily.
E.G. Daily singing her heart out, looking fantastic.
Fantastic. Yep.
Dottie, holy, we should do a actual draft one night of chicks in the movies you really wanted to fuck that weren't supposed to be hot.
Also circling back to Banjo and Sullivan, E.G. Daily plays a prostitute in Devil's Rejects.
There you go.
Yep.
I'd pay for that.
Yep. I'd buy that for $1.
Who wouldn't pay for E.G. Daily? Holy. Growing up as we did.
We mentioned it earlier. Marvin Berry, whatever his fucking band was called.
Yeah. Marvin and the Magicians.
They had a name.
Majestics. Marvin and Majestics.
Majestics, yeah. I don't want to say what
I just fucking made that up.
I don't want to say what Biff's friends called them as they were locking Marty in the trunk.
Oh boy, that's a PG movie, sir. Them and Shayla are definitely on the same page.
Hey, this don't concern you.
Oh my god! Oh, okay, that's I remember that one. That's an oldie but goodie. You never hear that one anymore.
But speaking of the movie, the loudest band in all of Hill Valley, the Pinheads.
Okay, and also forget about another movie band is Spinal Tap.
Yeah, again, that's kind of on par with the Blues Brothers because they put out real albums.
So weird, a fictitious band that people want to hear from. So all right, let's make an album.
No, Tashi, we haven't talked about Olympic dicks yet.
Oh, that's next. Let's get to the Olympics.
We did it.
We should go to the Olympics.
We hijacked pulling the corks fucking thing enough.
Yes,
let's get to the Olympic dicks.
A couple Olympic topics we should run through real quick.
A lot of cocks happening at this Olympics.
Well, one
maybe
was
some
swollen
potential cocks. I don't know.
Yeah. So last week, the biggest fucking story in the world on Thursday was this Italian boxer claiming she lost to a man in a boxing match who was had some gender confusion, I guess we'll call it. Turns out there's a whole scientific word for it. I call them tweeners.
I had never heard the word or the phrase gender test.
Well, I think it's kind of new.
I would fucking assume so. But apparently
they're doing it in the 80s.
Apparently it's a fucking thing. And she failed a couple times.
They give a blood test to check for gender and also
Penis?
check for no, they can just touch those. You reach down, you grab one of those.
Crocodile
you know it's there
Dundee figured that out in 1989.
That's right.
Okay. That's
not
not
a Shayla. That's not a Shayla.
That's not a cock. That's a cock.
So, yeah, this woman, I'm going to say woman because at this point we've determined it's a full woman.
Yeah.
This woman has a rare condition where her body produces extra testosterone. She has male DNA, but also female body parts.
Look, I am an admitted fucking idiot. But what it sounds like to me is basically her DNA makeup internally is male, and externally, genitalia wise, all that stuff has been female her whole life.
She can have babies. She's got a vagina.
But I'm kind of right on that assumption.
Yes.
An idiot's version of this story, the Cliff Notes version of this story is kind of
there's,
right?
There's plenty of but that is pretty much it. She's a DST or DSD and gender confusion and
whatever.
DVD or the Blu-ray, whatever you want to watch it on. If you got
the 4Ks and all that,
if you got a laser disc, if you got a laser disc or a laser dick, we're not sure. Whatever you need to do.
She's got two of them.
So she fucking beat the hell out of this Italian broad.
I mean, she threw two punches. Here's the fucked up thing. I watched it.
Took a fucking dive.
I watched it. She threw two punches. She connected with one. And because because I saw 47 headlines before actually seeing a video of the fight. So of course, you rush to judgment when you read all these headlines and man beat up and blah 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 blah. And of course, the memes they write themselves, and it becomes fun. And before we get any facts, it's just let's have some fun with this shit. Click, 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 click. The fight was dog shit.
The fight was terrible.
Like, if the Italian fighter thought she was about to be killed, she needs to step away from boxing forever. She
took one of the phases and said, "Wow, that fucking hurt," and quit.
Yep. Originally, to pull the fourth wall back on this show, I was going to play ignorant. That was last Wednesday when this all came out. I was going to play ignorant. I was going to say, "Oh, they let a man in a big." I was going to play that role. It's been a week. I can't play that dumb.
The amount of people
I can play dumb. I can't play that dumb.
Mike, the amount of people on my Facebook that are still digging their heels in. I don't care what science says. I don't care what anybody says. That's a man. Just grab her dick. Find her dick.
Seriously.
She doesn't have one. She didn't come with one. She's a fucking...
Take your big, meaty sausage hands and cram it up in her cunt.
I have a question. This is an unplanned question. You know the women's rugby player from the United States that's getting all the social media attention?
Nope.
That's impossible.
I actually don't.
I've sent her to you. I've asked you questions about her.
Have I answered them?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, drunk. Okay.
Did I know she was playing rugby?
I had she's a masculine woman who plays rugby for the U.S., Ilya fucking Maher, and she's huge on the internets right now.
Let's go for that.
Well, it won't work because I was going to ask you if you'd rather fuck her or the Algerian, but you don't know who she is.
I don't know who she is.
There you go. You're fucking, as usual, Stella.
Yeah, of course. Ilya,
Ilya, Ilya, Maher. Maher, Maher, I believe is how you spell her last name. She's a big bitch. 5'10", 200. Could definitely kick your ass.
Team USA. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, big jaw, like a fucking Mako shark. Her or the Algerian?
Oh, I do remember this conversation. And I said I wasn't interested.
Or hot tranny.
I don't remember you actually posing the one or the other.
No, this is new. But I was asking you on impromptu.
I take the bullet. I don't know.
They're both bullets, sir.
No. I would take the bullet in the face.
Oh, you'd get. Oh,
I have zero interest in either. Like, there is zero sexual attraction to either one of these fucking men.
I'd smash the fucking rugby player 10 out of 10 times over the Algerian.
I mean, you're. I did no.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I mean that.
I'd wrestle her first. It'd be great. We'd fucking have so much fun.
That's fine.
Her big jaw bite my dick right off. Let's go for it.
It's a one of one. There's nothing there.
So you're gay.
There's nothing there.
Gay.
All right. How many gender tests has this one passed?
I don't think there's been one done on her, and this should be. I'd like to see it.
All right. Because
she's got a jaw and a half.
Now that gender tests are a fucking thing.
I think she's just a big bitch.
Well, technically, both of them are big bitches.
Yeah, I think one's got male DNA.
That's a huge bitch.
5'10", 200.
Like,
muscle, just rock your world.
Zero tits.
And she's straight.
Zero tits shocking. And a big fucking mountain of a jaw. Looks like Bruce Campbell in a fucking wig.
You know what? She posted a picture of her next Olympic torch, and she was like kissing it.
Yeah,
and it's a little phallic.
And was there like just off camera Snoop being like,
her caption was the most action I've gotten the last 2 weeks. I'm like,
yeah, that checks out.
It's pretty good. That's pretty funny though.
It's funny.
Someone's gonna climb that mountain this week. Listen, if I was in Paris and single, I'd be up in them guts.
Really?
Oh yeah. Really? For the story alone.
Ugh.
Oh, you're not gonna story fuck some Olympian who's.
No.
What you're gonna do it for the story. Pop 3 Viagra and go to town. See you later.
Yeah, all right, fine.
You're gonna do it. Hold on. Mike Wendt after 8 beers is picking her up at a bar. Like, listen, I like tall girls, and I think your options are pretty limited because I'm pretty tall.
Oh shit.
Let me see your tits. Mine are bigger.
Mine are definitely bigger.
You and Skylar.
Yours too, pal.
But also,
she got nothing.
I have no tits. My tits aren't my thing. I have a belly. I have a little bit of boobage, but I'm not tit boy like you and fucking Skylar. I'm not tit boy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Neither is she.
Tommy nipples.
Neither is she.
Tommy fat tits.
Neither does she.
She has no tits.
None. Hence,
yeah, but
you have bigger ones. That was kind of the joke, pal.
I don't know if it's close though. I mean, I'm belly boy. I'm fucking huge belly, small dick, huge belly. Going for it. Speaking of dicks, pole vaulter.
Yeah.
Goes to do the old vault over the pole, over the bar, makes the jump clean, but his fucking 14-inch hammer drags across the bar and knocks it off, and he fucking disqualifies himself.
A fucking monster dick.
What world are we living in? We're getting 4K screenshots of monster cocks.
That was like that dude either had a monster dick or like you said, the biggest fucking beef bambino in his fucking goddamn pants. That was ridiculous.
That's 9 soft. That's a soft.
It was ridiculous.
Fucking skinny French with an Adam's
apple. It was literally a fucking a can of tennis balls.
Yeah,
soft.
Just flopping it. Control your dick, buddy. Win a gold medal.
Jesus Christ.
What do we do with dragging our cock across the fucking top of the pole?
I mean, Patrick's throwing out a no-brainer. I'm guessing he spelt it wrong, but rugby chick or Ronda Rousey. Jesus, Ronda Rousey all day.
Yeah, control that girl. She's little.
What the fuck are we talking about here?
Ronda Rousey, fuck yeah. Although, rugby chick for the story. Ronda Rousey 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, Ronda's actually
fucking
Ronda doesn't look like a fucking strong-jawed man.
No, but I think about if given the choice right now for the fame purposes.
What fame? I just learned about this bitch.
Okay, you live in a bubble.
Okay, that's my bubble.
She's hugely famous right now. The most famous person on the internet besides Long Dick Dong from Paris and the fucking Italian swimmer every girl wants to fuck.
All right, so arguably, who's more famous? This person I'm just hearing about, or this fucking what is it? Albanian? Where's she from?
Algerian
possible man.
The Algerian is slightly more famous.
Still got Haktua running around, fucking making millions of dollars.
Yeah, she's dropping though quick.
Is she though? Every other day, there's another fucking story. Oh, she just made $300,000. Fucking showing up.
Oh, good. I'm glad she's making money. I'm saying
she's making a ton of money.
Good. She should make the fucking money. Make that money, girl. Spit on that thing.
She's got it's either a hot sauce or a barbecue sauce line coming out.
Good. I hope I'm not going to buy it.
I guarantee it's dog shit.
I mean, she's going to get caught up with some fucking generic hot sauce brand.
Yeah.
Call it Haktua.
Yeah.
And it's going to be her spitting out hot sauce. Great. Cool. Well, spit on that thing.
The best thing she's doing is not doing interviews because I can't imagine.
Oh, she's an idiot.
I can't imagine there is any intelligence in there.
None whatsoever, which is why we love her.
Anyway.
We love her.
What else is happening in the Olympics, Andy?
We should do the
Beef Olympics.
The Beef Olympics? People are doing
Olympics.
Shit. I haven't done anything with it. I haven't tallied the fucking scores yet.
Take some ballpark guesses, maybe wild fucking predictions.
Well, I know Sherry, the girl from the Market Basket stabbing video, has done a couple things.
All right.
She's out to an early lead. She's done the selfie with Ted. She's gotten a 3-way at places. Everyone's done 1 or 2 that's going to participate. I'm going to get down to the nitty-gritty pretty soon and figure out I'm going to sweeten the pot a bit, I think. I think there's some more money needs to get put in that pot.
Really? You get $550.
One person wants to jump in that can't participate.
Why?
Because he's out of town. He can't be involved, but he'd like to spend some money. Andy, I love you, and I can't be doing thing, but I will give money. I'll do it.
I mean,
Mr. George from Pete's already said he's in somehow. So,
all right.
I'll add in a 50 spot from George. He's in.
I thought you meant I was actually going to be eligible by going to Boston Beefs like 47 times this week.
You can only do one shop once.
Exactly.
There's the rules. We are thinking about doing a new thing on the beef page, though. It's Al Delano's been MVB for a long time.
Yes.
And he's going to stay MVP, but we're going to put up to the people if they want to keep him that way. I might do a no should-be selection.
Okay.
Campaign.
Hey,
with the people.
Content is content, and content is always fun.
Al could ask if someone is black all of a sudden. We can get there if we want.
What?
Oh, speaking of black people, the Trump, he said he all of a sudden Kamala's black. Like she became black yesterday. Anyways.
Gotcha.
Speaking of black people, see A-Rod today?
I did. I wish
he's turning.
You know what? No, I don't know the video or the picture. But yes,
we're gonna go. We have a quick little. You and I talked this off air.
Yeah.
But we both came to the same theory that A-Rod might have been lightening himself.
Yeah.
Because he's Dominican.
Yep. I didn't know that.
Dominican people are not as light as he is. They're not as light skinned. I mean, David Ortiz, Manny Ramirez, everyone else in Major League Baseball, it's from that little island. And A-Rod comes out. Yeah, no. A-Rod comes out looking like J-Lo, looking Puerto Rican.
Yeah. He was super light for years. And
now that he's not playing anymore, now he's not getting marketing deals, all of a sudden he's dark. And you sent me that article from February that said he fell asleep in the sun.
Yeah.
Well, 6 months later, did he wake up? He's black. He's gone fully black.
He's in Paris. He's enjoying the sun. He's getting Royale with cheese. Like he's having a good time.
Sammy Sosa, another Dominican.
Yep.
Who was
he went the opposite way. He was dark as shit when he played and lightened up as he retired.
Don't say dark as shit when we're discussing race, Mike. Jesus Christ.
Whatever. Fuck it. He was.
Anyway, he was dark. He looked like a black guy, like a typical.
He looked like a Dominican guy.
Exactly, Dominican black. Because as you know, when them colonizing motherfuckers went to Africa to steal people.
Well, don't say them colonizing motherfuckers when we're talking about race, motherfucker. See, I can play that one too.
So us whites, us Anglo fucking Saxon whites, us English descent pieces of shit that went and stole black people from Africa.
Look, I don't know about your fucking ass, but I got some more blood in myself, so I can speak this way.
Listen, you're Irish too.
Well, partially.
English. Yeah, well, we're all partially something when there's like one person left in the world. So
look,
when the people who
0.00000 tenths Indian, I'm fucking claiming some goddamn reparations, motherfucker from Foxwoods.
Get the test, Mr. 23andMe.
All right.
So when the people that were taking people from Africa showed up to Africa to steal the people,
my aunt did one of those things at the dinner. Me and my cousin were like, we're coming back black, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's just way too much dark skin and black hair in this our fucking family.
It was Spanish.
No. I mean, my fucking grandfather's Sicilian. And I watched True Romance.
Well, the Moors are from Spain.
Which is also covered in the Pulling the Cork podcast.
It is. So when the people that stole the people
Romance,
from Africa,
not the Moors conquering Sicily.
No. Well, kind of both.
Well, they don't go quite as hard in the paint as we do.
So the people that stole the people came across the ocean and they brought them everywhere. I don't want to say them. And the African people ended up in quite a few places, not just America, which is, I mean, any history lesson will tell you, if you take someone that is very dark in complexion and bring them to a place that there are lighter complexion people and they colonize and they end up fucking each other, eventually it's going to darken the complexion of the people.
Sure.
Which is why you have black people living in Dominican Republic. This isn't racist. This is facts. And A-Rod lightened his fucking skin to be marketable during his fucking career. And now that he's not playing, he's getting black on us now. Because he is. You can't see that picture and say he's fucking tan. He is turning black. He's opposite of Sammy Sosa, opposite of Michael Jackson. The man's turning black. He is soul manning us. 100% soul manning us. So, for those who don't know, it's a movie about...
I've seen Soul Man, but it's been easily 35 years. You mentioned he was taking pills. Was he taking pills in that movie, or was he shoe polishing himself?
No, they're tanning pills. I only know this because I watched the movie a million times when I was a kid, but I was reminded of it this morning on Toucher and Rich, and this happened to happen with A-Rod. I'm like, wow, this is kismet.
Okay.
So he was taking tanning pills to get a scholarship because he couldn't afford Harvard. So he took tanning pills, put on sunglasses, in an afro wig, and became black.
See, it wasn't a good movie. And like I said, I watched it easily 35 years ago. Probably
fine, good movie.
Probably more. What?
Define good movie because it's great.
It's not a good movie.
No, it's awful.
It's not a good fucking movie. It's not even a good.
C. Thomas Howell's a black guy.
It's not even a good bad movie. C. Thomas Howell is a terrible actor. Let's be fucking honest.
Yeah.
But I completely forgot. I have always remembered that movie as a shoe polish movie.
No shoe polish, tanning pills.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting.
All right. Word of the week. What do you got?
Oh shit. Yeah, we did have one, didn't we? And it's in those fucking images that I don't fucking have. Give me 1 second.
That's all right. Just hang on to it for next week. It's not even that good.
No, I don't got it there. It was Irish something.
Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Wrist.
Yeah.
Wristwatch.
What the fuck was it? It was a joke. It was a joke on Irish people. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. Two fucking seconds. I have Google in front of me. Iris. Wrist.
Put an H on that Iris.
What the fuck up, motherfucker?
Just drop an H on that Iris. Not an I part. It's Irish heritage. White people.
Fucking white people. Goddamn white people. Irish.
Don't throw a T on the T's just
Irish.
Iris.
All right.
Iris?
So it's a massive joke on the Irish people.
What?
Because famously small cocks.
Yeah, we have
Famously tiny dicks.
Yeah,
but the Irish wristwatch. It's hard to say. Do it.
Wristwatch.
Do it. No, do the whole thing.
Irish wristwatch.
Yeah, fuck you. The act of
Irish wristwatch.
Fuck you. The act of taking your cock and balls and wrapping them around your wrist.
That's hilarious. They don't reach.
And I love the epitome of a joke is how it's written in the context. Yo, I got so high last night that I gave myself an Irish wristwatch.
All right, Tracy Morgan, settle down.
But it's written as if a black guy's talking about doing this.
He could give himself a whole fucking sleeve. One of those bracelets that wraps around your thing multiple times like a snake.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, not me. I just tried. It doesn't work. My balls don't stretch that way, and my
balls don't stretch. The dick's too short. It's a
the
goddamn disaster.
The balls have gravity issues. They're already aiming down. They can't come back. We can't bring them back up.
Oh shit! Do we get anything else?
No, we're good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we've done it. I've been positive.
All right. Fuck you. Thank you to our sponsors this week. Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company in Middleton, Twist of Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, the world-famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 in Peabody, and Nick's Pizza Subs and Roast Beef on Essex Street in Beverly. Thank you for sponsoring this week's program. And
I have something else.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to proclaim something right now.
All right.
I will never go to Foxborough Stadium again. If I ever go to Foxborough Stadium again, I buy tickets. You have the permission to shoot me in the face. That is the worst place in the fucking world. You can't get out of there. You can't get into there. I left my house in Maine at 10 a.m. on Sunday. Drove across.
You left Maine to go there too.
Let me finish this. I drove across the state to Old Orchard Beach because I'm in Western Maine to pick up my child. Drove back to my house. Got showered and changed. Drove to Foxborough. Got there with plenty of time. Walked miles to get to the stadium. Got held in a shelter in place. Left Foxborough Stadium from a different entrance than I walked in on. Therefore, I was lost. Walked around Foxborough Stadium the whole fucking length of it, because when I came out, if I went right, I was close. I went left, kept going around. Then sat in traffic for 3 fucking hours to get out of there. Moving 1 inch of fucking... That is the worst setup in the history of the fucking world. That should not have a stadium that holds that many people. And everyone's coming here, and the cops don't give a fuck. We can die in a fucking fire. They don't care. It's Zombieville, USA. All these people are fucking wandering on the streets lost with no rides. Uber's not coming. It's a shit show. I will go to Fenway and I will go to the Garden. Fuck you, Foxborough Stadium. Also, fuck you, Mansfield. Fucking Tweeter Center, whatever it's fucking called now. Xfinity Center. I'm not going there either, Great Woods, because fuck you. You're just as bad. Your setup sucks. Give me a place near transit I can get to easily.
Patrick on the fucking Facebook. Why not just get a hotel room for the night?
I had to work in the morning. I'm a fucking adult.
Oh,
I'm not taking the day off.
It was a Sunday night concert.
Sunday night concert, and I got home at 3:30.
Do a fucking Friday night concert. There you go.
I was in Maine.
Be an adult.
At the time of my life, I was on a boat. Drink.
Hell.
I had tickets to both. I could have gone to either one. I chose the one I chose. I didn't go to the first one.
All right.
I didn't know I could go to both. I found out on Friday I could go to both.
So way late in the show, but calling back to earlier in the show, Tashi's friend jumped down and said he smelled like piss. Yes, he was pissing his pants.
Yes!
Because there was no bathrooms where he was.
No, there was not. And he didn't move from that rail.
We discussed whether or not you just whip it out and piss on the floor. Apparently, Jump just fucking pissed himself.
I'm going to give you two timeline scenarios. I'll give them to you. Opening band Pantera, Zach Wilde, Jumptown is on the rail, getting great video.
Great video.
When Metallica finishes 3 hours later, I watched this from the sky. Lars Ulrich throws drumsticks at the crowd and guitar picks. Jumptown had a drumstick, which means he was on that rail for fucking hours. Also asked me to bring him a beer because he only brought cash. You were there on Friday. They didn't take cash on Friday. Do you think it changed?
Who the fuck brings cash to any of these events? No stadiums take cash anymore, by the way.
No, but also you were there Friday, and they didn't take cash on Friday. So you brought cash again, hoping it worked out?
Fucking, he is one of our special goddamn creatures.
In a review this week, he said that the pink to gray ratio, which he made up, was 89-14. 103% beef, baby.
Fucking Jumptown master.
Football is 80% mental, 30% physical.
He's got a 172% chance of making that fucking goal, man.
80% of the time works every time. All right, I guess he's the greatest. Jumptown for mayor. All right, fuck yourself.
See you next Tuesday.